One of the most challenging part of what we do as exit planning strategists, and it's really more about the implementation of the strategy, is that's helping a business move on from a dependency on the owner. The first step in the process is to have great processes for getting the work done. That is especially true for the work that is being done by the owner. What is the process so that someone else can be trained? And for the most part, when you think about what an owner does, oftentimes it's not one person that everything's going to fall to, but it could be one person that does this and then other people that do other components of it. Because sometimes what the owner does is a violation of that business pyramid. We say all businesses should have someone that is incredibly talented and skilled at business development. Likewise, they need someone that's talented on the operations side and someone that handles the administrative side. The owners oftentimes are blurring in all parts of the triangle. And when you think about getting rid of that dependency, the first thing you want to do is realign the triangle so that you have that right. The other thing you have to do is if you think it's hard to write procedures and policies, multiply that by 10 when you say you're trying to write it for what the business owner does. We cheat. We say, okay, for the first month, write down every question a person asks you. Then we bring all the questions together and we say, bam, there's the top 10 processes we've got to develop, because if they had to ask you, that means they don't know. So here's where we start. And then we start saying, okay, now where else do you spend your time and things such as that. But it's a tough one because first of all, they have to psychologically say, oh yeah, I agree. I do need to empower someone. Now, the third part of this is sometimes we don't have the players on our team that we need. Businesses outgrow people just as they outgrow equipment, just as they outgrow processes, they outgrow people. Sometimes you have people in a role that the business has gone beyond them. And we either have to find another role for them and bring someone else in that can handle that or do something differently. But those three areas kind of are critical in order to break the dependency on the owner.